Alright, well, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another round of. It's Splatfest time, I guess. Yeah, there's a new Splatfest. It is the Splatoon 3 Frosty Fest as a kind of a little, I guess, to encompass the entire winter season, the holidays as they've just ended. Um, this one's a bit different than the other Splatfests that I've looked at. Not only have they changed around the sound pack a bit, they've rethemed. I guess they've reskinned the plaza. I cannot find words. So I'm going to be covering it in today's stream. I typically do cover these streams, these things, and yeah, I've been playing it a little bit, mostly today. Really, this is a bit of it's different. I'll say that much. It's different, but it's not horribly different. In fact, if we go into it, and I'm pretty sure that if you're watching this, you probably are into Splatoon, and you probably have played into this a little bit. And yeah, unfortunately though, this is the one time where you cannot skip through. You cannot skip the Splatcast. Anyways, so here we are. Yeah, so I've been playing this a little bit. I've voted for Team Family because it was out of complete randomness, because I've experienced all three over the holidays, unfortunately. So, but it seemed as though with the fact that I went home from college to see family, I figured it would be pretty right to just choose family. Although, by the looks of things, I really should have, and in hindsight, should have really picked the third option, spending holidays by myself, because that kind of is how I am most of the time. But, anyways, yeah. It seems like, before we do get into this, I'm going to go over some things that I've seen. And in fact, I'm going to go and explore Inkopolis while we're at it, because, I've not been there in a while, and I want to see how they rethemed it. And oh, wow, that looks pretty cool. Oh, wow, what the hell? All right, Nintendo. Anyways, so as it is, yes, so it's not, I'm not sure how to really describe it, but I feel like the people who preferred to do it, who preferred to be alone, actually managing to do pretty well for themselves. Actually, I have to go back and recall how a lot of the things I did earlier today played out, because as it is, it's a bit of a toss-up. I've seen a lot of good plays out of those who actually spent it with friends. Now, most of my battles were pro battles, and pro battles are a bit different. As it is, I don't know. Anyways, so we're streaming it about this time because we're about to have, if my sense of timing is right. Oh, and before I do get into that, yeah, look at the retexturing for the ink here. It's some weird Easter egg. I'll take a look into this. But yeah, anyways, reading into it a bit further, there's, how can I describe this? Yeah, I typically do these streams a little bit before the halftime report happens, because that's when, or at least before the, and I am clipping all in a lot of different ways today. Ain't that fun? Anyways, okay, there we go. That's about right for how I am with the mic. Anyways, in fact, I'm actually going to I'm just going to put down the controller here. Yeah, the thing that's different in today's Splatfest is that we have, how can I describe it? It seems as though I do these things right before the stuff starts, before the halftime report comes out, because, this is important, and we're about to have that 7 minutes by the looks of things, so we'll play a bit into the open battles, because I have not done that yet, or at least I think. Yeah, I've only been really playing in the pro battles as it is, so yeah, let's get into that. Actually, I guess I chose Pro Battles. Ain't that fun? And of course, you cannot quit. You cannot quit these ones. It's weird. I guess I've had a match make already, or something's happened like that. I hate these headphones. I hate them. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with headphone wires that are so long, and they have 3.5 mil jacks are not great. All I can say. Should really switch. When I did my headphone mod, I should have used mini XLR and just not use 3.5 mil because they just are so loose and they disconnect way too easily. Yeah. Anyways, so there we are. Let me just kind of bring up the audio a little bit. I am not too sure about how things are sounding. Anyways, so here we are. Of course, it's going to be quite a while. I meant to go into open. Oh well. Anyways, it is battle time. Let's see how this one plays out. I'm going to bring up the audio just a little bit more. All right. Oh, and a 10x battle. Ain't that fun? It's kind of not the greatest. I do not want to be in that. But let's see how this all plays out. I know that we were able to get into a 3-3-3x battle, which was... Well, I didn't get into it, but I definitely heard the results about it. Now, one thing that's really cool about this Splatfest is that this is probably the most true to the characters, the idol characters' color schemes as possible. In fact, I think that's what Nintendo was going for, really. I find that kind of... I don't know how to describe it. I won't say funny, but... yeah. I don't like this yellow, though. I don't know how to feel about it. Then again, they've done this before. Alright. Okay. And of course they're doing the other team is doing the thing that they always do on these 10x battles, and they try and be tryhards. I hate games that are like that. I mean, like, again, Nintendo would benefit with just... This game would benefit if they announced 10x battles after the game ended. Because that would be more of a surprise. I find that would be more fun, and it would be... and then it would make every game a challenge. You know? They don't take it from... They haven't been I guess they haven't been taking lessons from the graders at colleges, where... Well, actually, at least the graders at my college, you know, where they select one problem that they're going to... Where they just go through all the problems and they're like, oh, if you did this correct, then we're not going to look at it, but we're going to choose one at random, and we're just going to look at it with more scrutiny than the others. Which will be kind of funny, but, yeah. And it's funny, because I did not know about that until a few days ago when I started my next semester. Bit of an odd thing, that. And also, again, I still have many grievances with this game. I feel like this game actually got a bit harder ever since this season, the new season started. That's probably because they added that color screen thing that nobody likes, and is actually, I think, is an actual accessibility issue and should be checked out. Let's try and steal their thunder. Okay, 1,300 points, I guess. Let's see how everything's going. Oh boy, and that was a complete and utter loss. Of course it was. Again, Nintendo really needs to fix things up with this. It would have been much better if they just again. Had it at the end and not at the beginning. I always fight for silly things like that, but I don't know. Then again, I don't want 10x battles or 100x battles at all anymore. I think the idea is kind of stupid to just make battles just more, to put more bearing on battles than others. Now what's funny is that I was actually the best player in that one, so oh well. Wait, what the hell? I saw something completely different. What the hell? A few frames ago, in fact, I think it's only popping up on the live side of things right now. I am... could it be... Wait. Highest? Oh, hey, are they doing some kind of weird SBM app? Actually, I gotta cancel because we're coming up on stage rotation time. Yep, alright, it is 7 p.m. right now, or 7 p.m. where I'm at. So, let's read into it. Let's see what's been going on. Alright, so, here we are. It's Splatfest announcement results time. Okay. Okay, yep, standard. Halftime report, yay, okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, they seemed most popular. Well, okay. Alright, so, there we go. Bit beyond what I expected. Actually, it's a bit on point with what I expected. Alright. And it looks like Crab Lake Capital. I gotta see how that's gonna play out. Alright. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's again. I really wish you would be able to speed up with stuff after a certain point. Oh look, everything's all unified because it's because of that. All right, here we go, and it is. Oh, and another 333X battle. Actually, oh, cool. Alright, so that's that, I guess. Let's get right back into things. Okay. Alright, so let's see where these, while we wait, let's see what's with all these snowflake images, all these things that appear here, because I want to see if it's, I wonder if it's like anything either completely random. Looks like it's completely random. Because they're all in the same spot. I guess that'll be something I'll have to do off air, really, but... Oh well. Okay. And of course we get started with something like that. Yep, we get started with a mirror match. Really? Nintendo, what the... But okay then. You know what would be a stupid idea? If the game went and misreported the teams that everyone else had, you know, like, to avoid mirror matches, like, it would just, or if it was ending up in something like this, like a mirror match, where it would just report the other ones as, oh yeah, the other ones are part of family, and the other one's part of friends, even though they're all part of the same team. That would be absolutely hilarious. And no one would be none the wiser because there's no search function. Then again, I'll salvage this one. And of course, there's always these problems with the super jump. I'm still confused as to why name tags exist on super jumps. I think that should be kind of just left anonymous, but again, Nintendo is funny with this. Then again, I'm the same guy who wants to have, who wishes that that should be open source. Everything should be open source. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. Alright. We're getting some small wins here and there. Alright. Okay. Kinda wish you could just skip these menus though. 'Cause it's like, wow. There we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Again, good old Nintendo. But let's see how this next one goes on. We'll go through for another, maybe for a good 30 or so minutes or thereabouts. Oh, we got about. Let's see how we fare with getting into what is it? With getting a actual match. And another one! Oh, wow. So I find this a bit odd. Yeah, it's oddly unfair how this game is designed. It's like... Because I'm looking at it from this thing, a good amount of these people have been like playing the game like a lot. I only really played just this afternoon, really. Not as long as possible. Oh no. Nintendo really needs to do some work on it. But they will never listen. They're not Valve, unfortunately. Then again, I don't think Valve listens all that much. Imagine if Valve made this game. It would be a whole lot funnier. Then again, you'd probably get a lot of node graph out of date. Rebuilding. Alright. Alright. I think how this game has forces you to look through so much information in such little time. That's what I don't really like about it. I don't know. Alright, we still managed to win, I think. I guess I could consider it. Yes! Alright, there we go. Of course it's another mirror match, so it's kinda stupid. Ah, yes. And I love the nondescript holiday sound font that they used. Ain't that a thing? Alright. Okay, yeah, 13-3, yeah, there we go. That actually played out pretty well. So, I guess now comes the time of when I go in and usually rate the Splatfest for how it is so far. I'm not sure how to feel, because, you know, usually I use Splatfest as a way to kind of rate how the game has improved, I guess, because, you know, because usually a lot of the problems are usually in Splatfests, and a lot of the improvements are usually found in the Splatfests. Alright, battle time it is again. Okay, here we go. Oh, would you look at that? Something that's like 33% accurate. Oh wow. Anyways, here we go. Alright. The hell? Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's make an attempt on this one. Wait, what the hell? For a game about contrast, there is not a lot of contrast. What the hell? Just camping back there and just hiding? Yeah. Let's make the attempt. And... oh! Big failure, but... oh well, anyways. Alright. You know what? I think I've got an idea of how they're going to do these Splatfests in Splatoon 4. If they added 3 in this variant, they're just going to make the Splatfests based on a spectrum, I think. You know. Or, knowing them, they're probably just going to... actually, knowing them, they're probably going to just make it a... they're just going to make it based on the same engine, same everything. And just modernize it a bit. Alright. Okay, let's... alright. Alright, let's see. And complete failure. But we did try at the end. Okay. Yep, of course that is how it is. What the hell? Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Oh wow, we're actually having matchmaking long enough to where I can actually expose how all of these, or at least expose the areas with the snowflakes and I guess snow angels. I think that's what they're supposed to represent. Or I don't know. Being a Florida man, I am not used to seeing things like that. Alright. Okay, battle time it is then. Alright, so now we're defending team. I don't like how they're... Actually, I don't know. What the hell? I kind of wish things just... I don't know. Alright. Alright. What the hell? Hmm. Okay. There we go. Now that they've got the Ultra Signal, it's now just another round of who has more area. Ah, and I see why we're losing because there's a disconnect. I wish these disconnects weren't that big a problem, but they are. Okay. Ah. Alright. Doesn't help when your game isn't balanced at all. Wait. Alright, here we go. Alright, so maybe a game or two more, I guess, because kind of coming up towards the end of the stream, or at least the end of the stream as I consider it. Yeah, and because, of course, it's not a loss because somebody decided to disconnect. I hate how this game really is, you know. Makes disconnect not that hard, but also very hard. Yeah. Wonder if they'll ever make a version where if Where if somebody disconnects, you'll just get the player replaced by AI. But then again, it's all on a peer-to-peer. It's a peer-to-peer game, so of course it won't support it that way. Yeah. This game would be perfect if it were open source, with just how it handles gameplay, how it handles, you know, netcode and stuff. Yeah. But no, it's Nintendo. Yeah. Alright, defending team. Alright. Okay. Alright. Luckily though, it's similar to how last time was. And there we go. Oh hey! Ah yes, looks like we're victims of not balanced matchmaking at all. This game is just so stupidly built. Then again, I've never played a game where the matchmaking has ever been balanced. How the hell did they lose that? How the hell did they win that one? Oh, good. Alright, there we go. Oh, so that's how they're doing it. Alright. Oh, cool. That's one hell of a save. How are they still? Well, I guess they've got so much power with their info. Right. Oh, cool. Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to help us because we are not doing that well. And let's see, how is everything going out here? Of course, a loss to them. A loss to us because some reason. Alright. Okay, yeah. Despite the best attempts to not be absolutely horrible at this, that still played through the way it did. Alright. Okay, yeah. That ain't how that's supposed to go, really. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Do another round of this and yeah. And off. And I shall end the stream. Nothing too interesting is happening, so. Alright. Ah, in the same predicament we were in. Alright. And it looks like we're going to be probably losing this one again because whoever decided that there should not be any form of skill-based matchmaking has not well, stuck again, I guess. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yep. Nope. And let's get back in there. Nope. We're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to do that. And neither is anybody here allowed to do that. Yeah. Explode into a wall. No. That's like that. Stop them. There we go. Oh, of course, they want it. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. And of course there's both of them. Alright, well, we'll just keep how we are, I guess. If we can. It's gonna be a while, but we'll figure it out. Alright. Bit of a more intense end to that. Probably a loss because they had to make the game just so unbalanced. You know, it's just, or at least, you know, I don't know what's with Nintendo. They've probably, I won't say they've fallen off, but this ain't how this is not how Splatfest really should be, but oh well, anyways. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well, before I continue getting more enraged and my ideas getting more unhinged, I shall end this stream here. If you like what you saw, I guess a like button exists and a subscribe button. This channel is a dumping ground for all kinds of content. You know, there's going to be more stuff. It's predominantly focused on repair type videos. Actually, most recently it's been repair type videos on this channel, and there are some videos out there about Nintendo games that I'm working on a video. Well, actually, I at least have an idea for a video about one of the games that really brought my channel to not pretty much where it is now, because that's been more of a recent thing, but at least brought me some level of success while I was here. So I definitely am going to be making some kind of video about it. And there's going to be, I've got quite the content in the pipeline. This is just one of them. Yeah, and with that being said, that's it for today's episode of Things and Stuff, and bye.